beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing this foresty green look. I hope you like it. If you want to know how to get this look, then just keep watching. This NYX Hydra Touch Primer. I have really dry skin and it has worked wonders for me. When you are doing your makeup, you really want to make sure that your hands are really clean because you don't want to transfer whatever oils or possible bacteria that could be on your hands to your face, because it could cause major breakouts. We'll bring it down the neck because I do put foundation on my neck just to get that seamless blend. You always want to use a primer because not only does it help with the longevity of your makeup, but it also creates a barrier so that your makeup just isn't sinking into your pores. It's kind of like basically like a veil. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit and get tacky for just a second. I'm gonna be going in with the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. I am a full coverage girl. I love full coverage because I do have some redness and hyperpigmentation. So I'm in shade 112 Natural Ivory. I do feel like I could go down a shade, to be honest. Whenever I got this foundation, I was a little bit tan, but now I'm extra pale. And I'm just putting it on the top of my brush. AOA Studio High Definition Brush F2. I just got this off of shopmissa.com. And Shop Miss A is a website that's basically like $1 makeup, but some of the stuff is really good. Like the brushes, oh my god, I love the brushes so much. And you just want to go on circular motions and really buff that into the skin. It feels so good to be back here doing makeup and filming again. I don't know about you guys, but like whenever I do makeup, I just get like lost in my own little world. Like it's, I guess, like the creativity and everything in it all. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist whatsoever. I'm not a professional. I just love makeup a lot. By the way, if you hear like noise in the background, that's my AC. It is super, super hot in West Texas. And girl, I can't do it. I'm sorry. So please try to ignore that. I just take a little bit on the neck and then most of it, I just try to blend it into the rest of the face. I have really dry skin, so I don't like to set my makeup at all because it just ends up just a powdery mess. It really accentuates my dry patches and I don't like it. Next, I'm going in with some tape on the eyes to get that crisp line. I don't have Scotch tape right now. I don't know where it went. So right now, I'm just using good old washi tape. Gotta use what you have, girl. Fake it till you make it. Getting a little piece like this, and I'm putting it where I want that crisp line. You don't want it touching your eye. I mean, it is tape. It can rip out your eyelashes, so be careful with that. I know I'm looking hella crazy right now, but this is just the routine, girl. Trust the process, girl. Trust it. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette today. Transition shade, this shade right here. Okay, these shadows are really, really pigmented, so you really don't have to go in with a lot. And that's what I love about this palette. It's so creamy and pigmented. And I am just using a Luxie 207 brush. This came in a little travel pack that I got in my BoxyCharm. It came with like 3 or 4 other brushes. They're really cute. I love Luxie brushes. So we're just going to be putting that in the crease right here. I'm Asian, so I have really flat eyes and they're also hooded, so I really have to fake that crease so that you can see the eyeshadow. Be putting that right here in that crease and buffing it out. You really want to start with as little product on your brush as you can because it's always really easy to add more than to take away. So you don't want to go in with too much on your brush. Pack that color on and blend. Pack it and blend. And I'm looking down because I have a little mirror down here. Last time I did a tutorial, it was so bad you couldn't see anything. I had like a big mirror right here and I was just like out of the angle. I honestly don't use eyeshadow primer because I feel like foundation, like whenever I'm doing my foundation, I just put it on my eyes and that'll do it. I feel that it has, for me, it has the same effect as eyeshadow primer. If you're doing like a really bright, colorful look, I would suggest eyeshadow primer. Definitely, because it makes those colors just pop. Either eyeshadow primer or concealer. Either one will work. If it comes out messy, it'll be fine. We're gonna fix that later. And you also, like whenever you're dipping into the palette, you want to tap it to get the excess off, because like I said earlier, it's always easier to add more than to take away. So now we're going to be dipping into this emerald shade, the star of the show. It's very gorgeous. And I'm just using a regular packing brush, dipping in, tap off the excess. This is a gorgeous shade. Okay, so right now, this is just the base layer. And later, when we have everything blended out really good, we're going to be going in with some setting spray to make that eyeshadow pop a little bit more. And to get its true color. And you want to take it up a little bit, because we're going to be blending all of these colors together to really diffuse the colors, and it's just going to make a seamless look. So my husband and I are really wanting to search on some new Netflix series. We've pretty much watched almost everything. But if you guys have any good recommendations, definitely leave that in the comment down below. In the comment section, I mean. We have seen so far we've seen Sons of Anarchy, The Ranch, On My Block, basically like all the basic stuff. We haven't seen Orange is the New Black yet. We haven't gotten into that. We tried to watch the first episode and we just couldn't get into it, but that was a couple years ago, so I'm thinking about giving it another try, because everybody says it's really good. Doesn't matter if you're getting like really messy with it, because we're gonna be fixing that up anyway. I really think Jaclyn Hill did a wonderful job on this palette. It is honestly one of my favorites. Like, if I go anywhere, I take it with me. I mean, it's not very travel friendly because it will break easily, but if you pack it just right, it'll be fine. Now we want to darken up this outer V right here to make it like a sultry look. I'm just going to be using this domed fluffy blending brush. I'm going to be taking this deeper kind of foresty green color, and I'm going to be picking a little bit of it up, tapping off that excess, because girl, it is dark. You want to be extra careful with dark shades. You want to add it a little bit to the outer V to just give it some definition. What was that just fell? Girl, get it together. We want to darken up this outer V right here. You really want to concentrate it on the outer part, just below that transition color. You don't want it to go above, because it's going to look extra messy. And then start blending it just a tiny bit, just the slightest bit. Right here, right where your eye socket divots. If I ever feel like stressed or depressed or just not feeling good, makeup has always been that escape for me. My creative juices just keep flowing, and it's so weird, like the whole world just shuts out and it's just me by myself. I don't have any kids yet, so I use our guest bedroom as my beauty room, and I just come back here and just set up everything, put some music on, and it really helps. Just pack it on and blend. That's basically the technique that you want to keep up. Just pack and blend, girl. Or boy. And see how we laid that transition shade down? It really diffuses the color. You want like an ombre effect. Because if you don't use a transition shade, girl, bad news. You do want to bring it in just a tad, but you mainly want to focus it on the end, because it's really going to give that feline, like cat eye look. And that is what I love. So at the end of the month, my husband and I, we're going on our honeymoon finally. Took a couple months, but we're going finally. We're gonna go to Montego Bay, Jamaica. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I originally wanted to go to Rome. Some things really hit us and we didn't have the money to go to Rome. You know, if you can't control it, don't worry about it. You know, that's one thing that I've learned. So instead of going to Rome this year, we decided that we wanted to go to basically somewhere tropical, because it is a lot cheaper than going to Europe. We're staying at a little resort in Montego Bay, and we got the honeymoon package. So basically what they're gonna do is just cater to us. They're gonna set up like a little candlelit dinner on the beach, and I'm just so excited because we never really do anything romantic like that. Like we're not your traditional couple. It's an all-inclusive resort and it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm definitely gonna vlog, so you guys are gonna see it for sure. Get readies with me, some makeup tutorials and stuff like that. But for our dinner, we decided to do something really cute. We actually decided to pick out one outfit that we both have never seen before. We're not gonna show or tell anybody what it looks like, and it's just gonna be like a cute little surprise. I'm gonna go back in with this beautiful green shimmery shade. I'm gonna pack it on my brush and spritz it with some setting spray to really make that color pop. Damn, I'm really not about this spritzer. I don't like this for some reason. The Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, and it's just so like glittery, and just, I'm the type of girl that if I'm gonna do highlight, I'm gonna do it right. I'm not gonna put it everywhere on my face. If you want to make your face glow, that's fine, but this is just so glittery and just not my vibe. I only want it to shimmer where it's supposed to shimmer. So I'm just packing that on right here on the lid. I mean, it is a subtle difference, but you can really see that color pop. Besides that, like the mister is just, look, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just like too fine of a mist. Like, I like, if you've tried MAC Fix Plus, that's the kind of mister I like. The only reason why I'm using this setting spray right now is because I won't use it any other time. So for wetting the eyeshadows, it's totally fine. I didn't actually buy that setting spray. I got it in a BoxyCharm box, which I will do a video on BoxyCharm. Don't worry, it's coming. And now I'm going in with that fluffy brush that I had earlier, and I'm just going to blend out the edges a little bit because you don't want any harsh lines. So I definitely feel like this eyeshadow is missing a little something. So I'm going to be going in with this shimmer pigment from Naked Cosmetics, and the name is Sierra Nevada. And it's a really beautiful gold shade. It just reflects so beautifully. I'm just going to be taking the same packer brush, but I'm going to use the other side that I didn't put any product on. And I'm just going to dip it into this little pigment, and then I'm going to apply it to the center to really make it pop. Oh yes, honey. Yes. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Okay, so you just want to pack it on and blend it, seeing that on the center to really make this shadow pop. So would you guys want a beauty room tour? I know I like watching that kind of stuff. I like watching makeup collection videos and stuff like that because, let's get real, I am a makeup hoarder. I kind of want to put some too on the inner corner of the eye, so let's try that. Regular pencil brush. What the inner corner highlight does is basically just open up the eye. You'll see when everything comes together. It looks kind of crazy right now, but everything will come together. I'm wiping off my brush, and I'm going to be taking off the tape and going in with the lower lash line. I want to do the same thing on the bottom as you did the top. Look at that fallout, girl. Ooh, clean that up with some foundation. But see how with the tape you get that really crisp line? That's what I love. we are going to be going in with that green shimmer shade. And at first, it may feel funny. It does tickle a little bit, but you'll get used to it. It's not that bad. Going in with the dark shade. Like I said, be extra careful with these dark colors because they are pigmented. Focus that right on the lash line. For contour, I'm going to be using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is just a sample that I got. It's really ratchet looking, and I've hit pan on it, so I think it's time to actually buy the actual product. It's just a Wet n Wild contour brush. I don't know the name of it. There's no name, but it's from their white collection. And you want to make that fishy face. And just put it in your jawline, sinks in. Your jawline. Your cheekbones, I mean. Your cheekbones sink in. And then I have a big forehead, so I like to bring it all the way up from the temple to my forehead. And it kind of disguises it. You'll see when my hair is down, gives the illusion of a smaller forehead. Sometimes the bronzer is a little bit too strong, so you want to take a big fluffy brush like this one, nice and soft, and just blend it out. Sometimes I do end up going a little too heavy with the bronzer, but it's okay because we can fix it. So for blush, I'm going to be using this Benefit Real Cheeky Party palette. It looks like this. I think it was a holiday edition, but it's basically got most of their blushes and then one of their contour shades. And then it's also got a mascara and eyeliner and then little What's Up highlight. Great for traveling. Crown Beauty brush. It's got kind of like a dome shape to it, which is perfect for blush. It's really fluffy. So we're just gonna dip into that Rockateur shade from Benefit. Tap off the excess and apply it to the apples of the cheeks. Blend it up a little bit, kind of towards your contour, so that everything blends seamlessly together. Lately, I've really been loving It Cosmetics Brow Power. It's got a spoolie on one end and the product on the other. I usually like to sketch it out first and then I'll disperse the product with the spoolie after. Such a weird word, spoolie. I'm going to be using the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Illuminati. It is a loose highlighting powder. I'm going to be tapping the excess onto the lid. This is like that Instagram highlight. Highlighting right here in between my eyes. I do not like to contour my nose. I like my nose the way it is. A lot of people say you should contour your nose, but why change something if you like it? You know what I mean? If you're comfortable with your face, why change it, you know? And I'm not against, you know, like plastic surgery or contouring your nose or anything like that. I just feel like I really like my nose and I don't want to change it, so that's why I don't contour my nose. I'll highlight it. I'll highlight the hell out of it, but I won't contour it. The concept of highlighting is to bring out those high points in your face, and it makes your face look more structural. It just accentuates your beauty. That's what makeup is all about, really. You can have fun with it and transform yourself, but honestly, makeup is to enhance your beauty. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Moving on to mascara. Maybelline's Colossal Big Shot, the gold one. Putting little mascara on the top and bottom lashes. Today's lashes are going to be the J Lash lashes in the style Nadia. And these are really beautiful. They're very dramatic, which I love. Want to measure it to your eye and see how much you have to cut off. And whenever you do cut off, always cut from the outside, not from the inside. Cut from the outside, because most lashes, they go from little to big, So you always want to cut from the outside. Duo brush on adhesive, it looks like this. Let it dry for at least 10 to 20 seconds. Because if you just put it straight on your eye and it's still wet, it's just gonna slip and slide everywhere and it's just gonna be a big old mess. You want to have a mirror looking up at you. Whenever you put on your lashes, you look down and you do it. That is the best way that I have found. So I just grab it from the center, look down, and I place it directly in the center. Some people use tweezers, but I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. My thing is I would rather have a finger in my eyeball than a sharp object. Grab the center of it and just place it like this. Come downward and just place it right in the center of your eye. As close to the lash line as you can get. I wiggle it and I do the corners. I've really been loving this combo lately. This is MAC Persistence. Lorac lip gloss. It's in the shade Très Chic from the Beauty and the Beast collection. But honestly, any nude lip will do. Any nude lip gloss. How to set it. I'm using Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray. This is definitely a go-to. Drench yourself, girl. Alright guys, this is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. Bye guys.